So Secretary of State Antony Blinken is revealing the U.S. has put forward what he is calling that serious proposal to secure the release of American Paul Whelan from Russia. That former Marine has been wrongfully detained since December 2018 when he was arrested and accused of spying, sentenced to 16 years of hard labor. We are joined now by Paul's brother, David. David, it is good to see you again. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
David, can you share any details about this serious development? What have you been told?
No, we don't really know what the State Department is up to. We do know that they have been trying a number of different tactics to get the Kremlin to release Paul. And so I don't know if this is similar to the proposal that was made last summer that Secretary Blinken talked about last year, or if this is a new one. But they are trying everything, as far as we can tell, to bring Paul home.
David, U.S. officials have long stressed their commitment to bring your brother home, but, we're talking about 4+ years at this point. How much hope are you pinning on this serious proposal?
Well, I don't think I get my hope up very high. Obviously, he has another 12 years to go, and I think we need to support him through that. So we will be cautiously optimistic. I think at the end of the day, we're waiting for the thugs and the thieves in the Kremlin to decide that it's time to let Paul go and that they will take something for him. And so until that happens, I think we just have to continue to wait. Obviously, the people in the Kremlin aren't making great decisions right now, and I think not releasing Paul is another bad decision.
Last weekend I spoke with U.S. military veteran Alex Drueke, who was captured by Russian forces while fighting to defend Ukraine, and then later released in a prisoner swap. And he told NewsNation he believes that there may only be one way to bring Putin to the table. Let's take a listen to that together quickly. What do you feel could force Putin to the negotiating table?
If he's assassinated? I mean, really, I don't know what it's going to take, because I think at this point his hubris is out of control.
Yeah, hubris out of control. And Drueke referring there to ending the assault on Ukraine. But what do you think it would take for Putin to accept a deal to release Paul?
Well, I think it's definitely about what President Putin sees in his self-interest and the self-interest of his government, the ability for him to survive as a political leader and also just as a human. So I think eventually he will find something that will persuade him to release Paul. But what it is, I'm not sure what it would be.
And David, I just want to ask in just about 20 seconds, any update on Paul? When is the last time your family heard from him, and how is he faring?
They spoke to him today. It's his birthday, and he was able to have a potluck with some other prisoners in the camp. So they were able to share food and have as good a day as you can. And 20-degree Mordovia weather. I think, again, he's doing a great job of surviving, and we hope that he will survive for as long as it takes for him to get home.
Absolutely. David Whelan, we are hoping and praying for Paul's eventual release. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.